have said that 85 million jobs will be shifted to skill set.
Other field than in IT particularly. How could you do that? You need skill sets.
Those businesses who will be adopting AI, they can earn yearly $13 trillion till 2030.
AI
It's
to exist is to make you profitable. Sorry to say that, but make you more valuable. Believe me, that it makes you more.
World Economic Forum predicts that by 2025, 85 million of jobs may be displaced due to the shift of labor between humans and machines. This underscores the increasing importance of skill over the traditional degrees, as employers need to adopt a new technologies and the rules and the required of specialized knowledge. On the other side, McKinsey reports predict that those businesses, those startups who adopt AI, they can earn yearly $13 trillion in the whole world. So this is the reality that we need to upgrade ourselves. We need to upgrade our skills. So in today's podcast, we will be discussing degree versus skill set. We will discuss what is the importance of IT. Because our today's guest is an IT consultant, IT specialist, IT engineer. With that, he's a trainer and a textile designer turns into an IT person. He is an how all this happened. With that, he's an IT consultant at ECG and he's a founder of E-Biltek Groups. Let's jump into the podcast and meet Erdem Burhanettin. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have IT trainer and consultant. With that, he's a founder of E-Biltek Consulting Group. He is none other than Erdem Burhanettin. Thank you so much for your precious time.
Thank you for introducing me. Thank you. I'm happy to share my, experience and the adventure or journey here. And I'm happy to be here. Thank you for asking.
No problem at all. It's totally an honor. When I was searching about you, when I was seeing your profile, I came to know that you were a textile designer. You were working in textile. You have studied textile, but
I studied, yes.
on the other side, you have a passion for IT. Who inspired you? And you have switched your career. So, who was the inspiration to be an IT man?
Thank you. As you mentioned that I started my career path as a textiles engineer. And during that time, actually before that, long before that when I was studying university, that I found myself, handling IT hardware and software and just looking into the optimizations that I can do on the computer system. And I then after realized I better be successful if I continue my journey in life, networking computers, performance optimization and solving business scenarios and implementing new technologies or implementing new solutions and design computer systems along with the software. So that's the inspiration that I was standing up in late in the mornings, solving different kind of problems that you might just, some people might find this as a little bit, this is not nice that you're just doing this all night long. But you know what? I really enjoy the stuff and fairly that just helped me learn a lot of things that helped me to understand that how to communicate with people, how to communicate with computers, how to solve business scenarios. And people just looking into the pictures, but you're just looking into deeper in the pictures and you see the whole skeleton of and the structure of everything by just looking deeper in the computer system. So that's my inspiration.
Okay, very well said. And I think practical learning is the most important thing. So, according to a report, World Economic Forum, they have said that 85 million jobs will be shifted to skill set. And they have said that if you will not uh, upgrade your skill, then you cannot be a successful person in the society in terms of money, in terms of fame. So, what is your take on traditional degrees versus skill set? Because
Oh,
you have grabbed these skills, right? There was nobody for you to teach you, and you have learned by your own. So, what is your take on it?
well, that on top of that, how I said that what was my inspiration, I just dovetail to that one that I said that switching career in IT is hard, that because you're studied in university, your whole background in academics in a different field, that you just then shift yourself and to prove people in the market that you're a professional in that another field than in IT particularly. How could you do that? You need skill sets. Well, that the thing and the proven skill sets, because just a fresh new graduate, you have no skills, no demonstration of a successful work. But what you should be doing is just getting another certificate or another degree. That it's very challenging, as you mentioned, that the many jobs are shifting, requiring different skill sets. The word, that many people saying that the innovation is the key. So I innovate myself. I challenge myself to get new degrees. Well, the thing and the software that I was mostly focusing on was Microsoft. So I just get new certificates from Microsoft. I improved myself, and I got that the whole possible highest grades because I love this job. I love this profession because I love that the technologies that I'm learning. So if you feel the love what you're doing with, then you can be successful. Don't push yourself hard because that you're already pushing yourself because you're just into it. So what I'm saying, uh, try to do something you like the most. Is a paramount importance, has a paramount importance. So I just get my degrees from prep schools. Well, then after I just started to work as a trainer because at the, Certified Training Academy was asking me, you have the highest grades. Don't you think to become a trainer at our technical school? So I just happily accepted that. I just was studying there and I was offered to give lessons because I was successful. So then I accept that. And throughout each training and every day, I challenge myself to learn new things and find a way to do the things in a better way. So I just started my training business without a university degree. I became a teacher, instructor, not a consultant yet. But the thing is that I then suddenly think about another program, that the government program, about asking that we need ICT teachers, that we don't have ICT university graduates yet. That was after early 2000 millennium times. And then I applied for once and I am accepted. I was accepted. So that means that I become a teacher in a private school, which was paying good with the side benefits. So I just keep both in a certificate technical education center and at the private school, that I was employed. So I worked week and weekends. That was hard, 7 days. So that the everyday 8 hours, that doesn't give me too much of a trouble. That doesn't give me too much of a, boredom. I was enjoying it. So then after I was working with two kind of business and the whole week long, well, I was enjoying it, as I mentioned. What then after I was started to think about what about academics? I want to get a background in academics from a university degree in ICT field. So I just say to myself, I should also apply to a university for postgraduate degree. So I was accepted to that one too. So I just become a postgraduate after the license, and it was management information systems, which helped me find the better jobs. Meantime, I was just getting new certificates and the new things. I was always thinking about certifications and diploma because I was just to get hooked to that one, that topic, because I was feeling a lack of evidence in academics and lack of evidence of, this technology. So I started to collect certificates, like around 10 certificates or something like that, and more than this, and 2 diplomas. Then degrees and skill sets becoming a reality. Well, that just requires a bit of investment. But I started with nothing. Don't forget about that. I started with nothing. I need sponsors, that I need a job to survive. But I found them around. If you look carefully, if you look with focus, you can find them. It's all around you.
uh, as you mentioned, that balancing things is a really good thing, and practical learning versus theory, both things are important, and should have knowledge, and you should know the direction you can survive. Now I will come. You became a textile designer, and after that you became an IT person. Then you started working as an IT trainer, and after that, you became an IT entrepreneur. When you were becoming an entrepreneur, when you have taken the decision that now I have to do my own work, I will not do jobs. What was the initial challenges at that period of time?
Thank you for asking. Well, then I was accepted for a NATO school. It's a multinational company that provides education to guys working at NATO. So I just become a trainer there. But they noticed I'm not only a trainer, I'm also an engineer. With my background, thanks to my background. And this time they're just looking into work analysis, business analysis. And I tried to sort this solutions out because nobody were engineer in that school. So I was just having operations manager title. I just got the IT manager title. I got the multifaceted roles. As I said, it was not easy, but that I was throwing ideas out, they were accepted, and they were just challenging me. And I worked there for 10 years. After that, I feel like my time was coming. That 10 years is a quite bit a long date. And with the salary negotiation and stuff like that, just gives you a little bit of stress. So I say to myself, why am I, stressing myself out too much? Well, I don't want to be and my destiny in the middle of the two lips of a person. I don't want that. Well, I wanted to be a little bit more free. I wanted the freedom. So I said, I established my first, because trusting that my earnings and savings, because by that time that the 15 years of a time was passed and I just got some money. So just having this money as a secure thing, I just established my own company. And I had no idea with the strategic business planning and strategic marketing planning, because I wanted to sell something, right? Your services or the products that you're just getting for the market. Well, I said to myself, how can I sell things? I have no idea. During my couple of, I invested my time again to training. I got my training in London, Business Training Center, marketing training. And I have my company pay for that. I also just try that skill sets, marketing skill sets for that company. I increased the income double time. So I established my own company. While I was working, I found my company. After 2 years working at the company and establishing my own company, I started to get jobs from Canada, the United States, and in Turkey. So I said to myself, I have quite a little bit experience. I have my strategic business plans, and I just get my company running good. So I said to myself, I said the company, no, I'm not just renewing my contract. So I said, I only started to work alone. That was 2013. ECG was founded like that, and it was hard. You know that I don't know where to location is the most important thing that you establish your company. So I established in a wrong way, in a wrong location. So I tried to survive there for 5 years. You just spend over what you're getting. So I said to myself, this is wrong. That this is not articulating. That my business acumen was wrong. I don't know how to do the job. So I said to myself, okay, I have to think differently. What's the biggest threat? I said location. So I changed my location. And I try to communicate more, invest in relations, long-term relations. That has the paramount importance, and not the local people too much. I was just looking to contacts all over the place, all over the world, all over the cities in the country, not the one single city. So I just got long-term relationships pays back, not the day after, but 6 months later or 3 months later or 1 year later, they know this guy is doing good. This guy has a good background, and they all started to pay back. So I said, now I have my time, that if I just want to give myself a couple of days free, now I can give 3 days to myself. If I wanted to work, yeah, I can work. Or if I want to schedule work, now I can schedule my work with the clients. So I just started to increase the number of the clients that I have, the key accounts. So I just started to create or generate leads from these key accounts. So it just gives you more freedom. It gives you more financial relief. So I said to myself, oh, I think that challenges, pushes me, redirects me the correct path. But the most important thing is here, to summarize all thing, is you need a strategy, a good strategy, and you need a good strategy, but you need goals first. The goals that are supported by these strategies. And for this strategy, you have to find good tactics. I want to repeat that. Goals, strategies, and tactics. If your goal doesn't match with your strategies, forget about it. They're all crumbled away. Well, you have that goal set. Okay, good. Every year, I'm repeating this procedure, that to 2025, I have new goals. Well, that strategies should be matching with that. Well, if your strategy is correct, but your tactics are not good enough, well, it's all again crumbled away. So that it was just the challenge, the setting the right goal in the right place, and that the strategies that matches with that, and the tactics, get along well with your strategies. Then you're okay. Then the action plan. You have to start your actions in a good way, with thinking positively, not for yourself only, but for also client. Well, don't take it. My recommendation for the young people could be, okay, you have goals, you have strategy, you have tactics, but when you're just getting your relationships, try to establish long-term relationships, along with just don't think about yourself and your business only, but giving importance to clients' goals, and do the things right at the first time. Try to if there is a mistake, don't put yourself in danger. That double check, verify, then after do your actions. That's important. Double check and verify with the client and the revisit items.
All these things are interlinked, and having a strategy, having a plan, then implementing. I think all these things are interlinked, and you have explained really well. And I have taken the notes. I have noted down. Uh, You are an
Yeah,
IT
you're
person.
right. That's the most important thing. That the goals, strategies, tactics, and long-term relationships, and double check and verify. That's the formula.
Exactly.
Whatever you do, you have to follow the same rules. It's a proven.
Exactly. Exactly. These are the golden principles. IT and AI is the hot topic nowadays. And I was seeing a report of McKinsey. According to them, those businesses who will be adopting AI, they can earn yearly $13 trillion till 2030. AI is a reality. On the other side, humans are afraid of AI. They think that AI will replace humans. That there will be less people in the
Very
future,
interesting
and
question. Yes.
AI
Well,
will be doing all these things. So, what is your
well,
take on it? Being an engineer, being an IT person.
the purpose of AI is not replacing people, but the purpose of AI to exist is to make you profitable. Sorry to say that, but make you more valuable. Believe me, that it makes you more valuable and makes you productive. Because AI can't help people or the businesses if you don't know how to do the business, how to do your work. The AI can't help with that. AI is not a robot just getting on top of a job and do the things. Well, of course, it's an innovation and the challenge. It just changes like every technological aspect that it changes how you do the work, right? And the business. But AI can just make you more productive in developing codes. If you don't know anything about a code, AI can't help. Well, AI just gives you uh, some foresights. If you don't have a accurate data and the good database, AI can't help with that. Well, to AI to give you support and make you productive and give you healthy results for the foresights, you have to establish your business well. You have to study and work on your business acumen. Well, what I mean? Well, let's think about the data. That the data everything flowing all around, relevant or irrelevant, useful or not useful. You have to collect and record the right data that you will need for future analysis. So that the people asking me, should I start with AI in the first place? The young people. I said, no, let's start with the data, start with data analysis, then try to learn data handling and try to learn about that the relational database management systems first. Then after AI can help with you that, or machine learning or deep learning. These technologies depends on accurate data. What accurate means? Accurate means correct, timely manner, and verifiable. Establish your business on a verifiable data, current data, and correct data. And if you do that and follow the path, AI can make you happier. You can still use AI to do how to do this. How can I just learn AI? Ask Copilot or ask ChatGPT for it. Gives you a good roadmap. It's a generative AI. If you're thinking about that, the AI in many different aspects, then you can start be afraid of that. How? Well, the thing is that AI doesn't, generative AI is only, natural language, linguistic processing and deep investigation all around the world. It's reading all the books all around the world. It just reads all the conversation that the every humankind can create in 30 years in a couple of hours, so that they do not try to compete with AI. Just let the work that can be done with AI to AI, and you start focusing on your strategy. That's what I'm saying.
Very well said. And AI is just a tool for the help of entrepreneurs. As a human, we need to understand that human will stay here. AI will the upgradation of the technology in today's era. AI in maybe near future, maybe know there may be some other tool came, and you have to learn. And according to the situation, you have to adjust
Exactly.
yourself.
That's adaptation. That's
Exactly.
adaptation. That people are thinking AI is just something replacing themselves. No, that's not exactly true. It's a tool that, spreadsheets, when the spreadsheets emerged, did you lose your job because of spreadsheets? No, it's a tool that you have to use it.
Exactly. Very well said. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of new people who are seeing this, they are learning new things, and I'm learning a lot of new things. And now we have to go some
One more
off
thing
track.
before just proceeding, that the new jobs are just, when you look into the ads about the job, they're asking that we want people to be hired, knowing AI prompts. What I can suggest for the young people or everyone to learn the prompts that you can use with the AI tools. That I wanted to mention that. Please go ahead.
No problem at all. No problem at all. Now we have to go some off track, and I have a surprise rapid fire round for you. And I will be
Oh,
asking some
really?
rapid fire question, and you have to answer them very quickly.
Okay.
Because a lot of people have misconception that entrepreneurs work a lot, but at the end of the day, they also are humans, and they have some personal life as well. So they have choices as well. So tea or coffee?
Oh, that's a likes and dislikes question. Both, but I like coffee over tea.
Okay, you are a morning bird or night owl?
Both, but I study better in nights because nobody's in around there, so that it's a complete silence that I can work, because my business and work requires attention and focus nights.
O- Okay, okay. Physical books or ebooks?
Oh, both. For strategy books like Harvard Business Review books, that I like hard copies, and for some like project management books, I'd like to have around under my hand, so that the physical books, but the ebooks are good because you might need it electronically to utilize them. They have mixed benefits. I mean that most of the books that I have ebooks, but that they sometimes I just choose over the hard copies over the other one.
So you prefer both, right? Favorite destination for holiday?
Well, it depends actually. For summertime, of course, seaside, ocean. Well, that the for spring and autumn, I'd like to be going somewhere, hot spring waters and the hotels around that, getting massage and something like that if I can find time.
Call or text?
Text.
Text. Okay. So it's a end of a rapid fire round, and we have to come back on the track. I have seen in your profile that you have a lot of success stories, and one success story you want to share with the audience of your. You think this is my biggest achievement. You want to share for the inspiration of young people.
Well, the thing is that do not afraid to start and jump into the experience. That I would say, um, biggest challenge lies with the opportunities. So that the start to the jump into the thing, believe in yourself. Then don't underestimate your skills. Don't underestimate your soul. Don't underestimate your capabilities. But trust yourself. Trust who you are, and trust your know-how, and try to get to learn more and to look into deeper, try to understand people and spend some time and focus. And there were challenges that I encountered, saying myself, oh, that's a big job. How could I survive throughout this? But methodologically, I would say that to try to use tools, but you need a strategy, tactic, and as I said, keep a register, configuration item register, that the record all of the things and the actions for long projects in a configuration item register book, journal. Keep journals.
Okay, keeping journals, and I think as a trainer, it's the most important thing, because you have to be updated with things going around you. Uh, we have a time limit, as you know, that there were
Yes.
a lot of things that we need to discuss. But yeah, before leaving, any message for the young people? those people who want to do business, who want to take first step, but they are not taking first step. They are confused. So, what is the golden tip you want to give to them?
Well, I would say we can live only once, and throughout this lifetime, that you want to spend some 20 or 30 years for a business, that make sure it's a business that you like the most. So what I can say, try to reach your goals, whatever that the difficulties you may have or you encounter. You just had, maybe you never had that chance of that studying what you wanted to do, but give it a chance by securing your time, by securing finance, by securing uh, well-being.
Very well said. And I think a lot of people have learned a lot of new things. Thank you so much for your precious time. And it
Thank
was
you
totally
so
an honor
much.
for us. It was totally an honor for us having you on our podcast. I hope you guys like the podcast. Leave the comment over here. Do let us know what sort of content you want to watch more for videos like this. Do subscribe the channel. We will going to meet you in the next podcast. Till then, take care. Bye bye.